Have you ever wondered what our world would look like when AI takes over? That's a thought that's likely crossed your mind, hasn't it? It's a question that's been dancing on the lips of scientists, philosophers, and ordinary folk alike for several decades now. Artificial intelligence, or AI as it is more commonly known, is not the stuff of science fiction anymore. It's here, it's real, and it's been slowly but surely weaving its way into the fabric of our everyday lives. From smart assistants in our homes to self-driving cars on our roads, AI is no longer just a distant concept, it's a palpable reality. But what is AI really? In the simplest terms, AI is a broad area of computer science that makes machines seem like they have human intelligence. And it's not just about programming a computer to perform tasks. AI is about creating systems that can learn, adapt, and essentially think for themselves. So what's the current state of AI? Well, it's still in its infancy, but it's growing at an exponential rate. Every day, more and more industries are finding ways to incorporate AI into their operations. Healthcare, finance, transportation, you name it, AI is making its mark. And what about the future? The forecasted growth of AI is astounding. Experts predict that in the next decade, AI will become so ingrained in our lives that it will be hard to imagine a world without it. Now let's ponder a moment on the potential of AI to transform our cities and governments. Imagine smart cities where traffic flows smoothly thanks to AI-controlled traffic lights, or governments using AI to predict and manage crises before they occur. Sounds like something out of a futuristic novel, doesn't it? But it's not as far-fetched as you might think. As we stand on the brink of an AI revolution, it's crucial to explore what the future may hold, so join us as we delve into the dawn of AI and take a glimpse into a future shaped by artificial intelligence. Imagine a city where every element functions with the precision of a well-oiled machine. Welcome to the urban landscapes of the future, where artificial intelligence, or AI, is the invisible yet conductor of a symphony of city services. Let's take a walk through this future city, but with eyes wide open to both the prospects and the perils. Envision this: rubbish bins that alert the city council when they're full, resulting in more efficient waste collection and cleaner streets. Traffic lights that adapt in real time to the flow of pedestrians and vehicles, easing congestion and smoothing commutes. But who's to say these AI systems won't malfunction or be hacked, leading to chaos? Street lamps that brighten or dim based on the presence of people, saving energy while enhancing public safety. However, with such intense monitoring, do citizens lose their right to privacy? The AI of the future will be piloting these features in cities around the globe, but there are valid concerns to be addressed. Public transportation is an area where AI can work wonders, predicting passenger load and adjusting routes. Yet there is the risk of AI systems making decisions without human oversight, leading to unforeseen issues. Safety is crucial for any city, and AI can play a significant role with advanced surveillance systems monitoring public spaces. But can these systems be trusted not to misuse the wealth of data they collect? The introduction of AI also brings with it the concern of job displacement. As AI becomes more proficient at tasks once done by humans, what becomes of those whose jobs are automated? With these challenges in mind, we must navigate the AI landscape thoughtfully and proactively. We need to balance the potential of AI with the need to protect our fundamental rights and values. In this future city, AI is not just about technology, it's about reimagining how we live and work, but we must be wary of the challenges it presents. We must consciously choose this path and actively engage with AI to understand it, to shape it, and to guide its impact on our cities and our lives. As cities become smarter, the way we live and work could change dramatically. This is both an exciting prospect and a daunting responsibility. With a mix of enthusiasm and caution, let's embrace the opportunities and confront the challenges. Ultimately, the future of our cities, and of AI itself, is in our hands. Could AI be the future of effective governance? Picture a world where artificial intelligence is woven into the fabric of government operations, revolutionizing the way we approach public services, national security, and decision-making. Let's start with data-driven decisions. Governments are vast repositories of information, From census data to tax records, the amount of data at their disposal is staggering. Yet, this data often remains underutilized due to lack of resources or the sheer complexity of the information. Enter AI. With its ability to process and analyze large datasets, AI can help governments unearth valuable insights, identify patterns and trends, and make informed decisions. It's like finding a needle in a digital haystack, but with AI, it's faster and more accurate than ever before. Now, imagine a public service system supercharged by AI. It can streamline processes, reducing the time and resources needed to deliver services. For instance, AI could automate routine tasks, such as processing paperwork, freeing up public servants to focus on more complex issues. It could also predict and respond to public needs in real time, from managing traffic flows to optimizing energy use. On the forefront of national security, AI can be a game changer. It could detect cyber threats, monitor borders, and even predict conflicts based on social and political indicators. The potential for AI to enhance security and protect citizens is immense. However, there is a darker side to this vision. The misuse of AI by governments is a cause for concern. With the power of AI, governments could potentially overstep boundaries of surveillance, observing citizens' activities in a manner that infringes upon their privacy. Additionally, AI could be utilized to manipulate public opinion, subtly altering the information presented to the public to sway sentiments. There is also the risk of AI-powered weaponry. The development of such weapons could escalate conflicts and lead to devastating consequences. But as with any powerful tool, there's a flip side. The misuse of AI could also infringe on privacy, with governments having the capability to monitor citizens in ways previously unimaginable. And what about the potential for bias in AI systems, inadvertently reinforcing societal inequalities? These concerns underscore the need for regulation. Governments must establish robust regulatory frameworks to ensure AI is used responsibly and ethically. This includes setting standards for transparency, accountability, and privacy. It also involves creating mechanisms to identify and correct bias in AI systems. Yes, it's a challenging task, but it's crucial if we are to harness AI's potential while mitigating its risks. In the end, AI holds the promise of a more efficient, responsive government. It can help governments understand and address the needs of their citizens better. It can make public services more accessible and effective. It can strengthen national security, but it's not a magic bullet. It's a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how it's used. So as we stand on the brink of this new era, let's remember that the goal isn't to replace humans in governance, but to augment our capabilities. To make our governments not just more technologically advanced, but more. With AI, governments have the potential to become more efficient and responsive than ever before. What happens to the economy when machines do most of the work? This question, once only existed in science fiction, is now a real-world conundrum we must grapple with. The economic implications of artificial intelligence are as vast as they are complex. On the one hand, we have the potential for increased productivity. Machines, after all, do not need sleep or breaks. They can work around the clock, and their efficiency can far exceed that of human workers. This could lead to a significant boost in economic output, with industries from manufacturing to finance potentially operating at a level far beyond what we see today. In addition to this, there's the promise of new job creation. Just as the Industrial Revolution brought about new roles that were unimaginable in the agrarian age, the AI revolution could likewise give birth to professions we can't yet conceive. There will be a need for AI specialists, of course, but also for ethical consultants to guide AI development, experts to navigate the new landscape, and educators to teach the skills of the future. But this shimmering promise of the future is not without its threats. Alongside the prospect of increased productivity, there lurks the potential for mass surveillance and loss of privacy. As machines become more integrated into our lives, they could be used to monitor our every move, eroding our privacy in ways we haven't yet fully realized. The risk of AI systems being hacked poses yet another threat. These AI systems, if fallen into wrong hands, could be manipulated to cause irreversible damage. Furthermore, AI technologies could be used for malicious purposes, such as creating fakes or autonomous weapons, with frightening implications for the society. The increased productivity brought about by AI could lead to income inequality. If machines can do the work of 10 or even 100 humans, the owners of these machines stand to reap enormous profits, potentially exacerbating the gap between the rich and the poor. Job displacement is another major concern. While new jobs will undoubtedly be created, there's no guarantee those who lose their jobs to AIs will be able to fill these new roles. Consider the truck driver whose job is taken by an autonomous vehicle, or the factory worker replaced by a robotic arm. These individuals may lack the skills needed for the jobs created in the wake of AI's rise, leading to an increase in unemployment. The potential for economic upheaval, mass surveillance, loss of privacy, hacking risks, and malicious use of AI is real. But it's important to remember that change is not inherently bad. It's simply different. The transition from an agrarian society to an industrial one was painful for many, but it also led to a standard of living that would have been unimaginable to our ancestors. Similarly, the rise of could lead to a world where humans are free to pursue more creative and fulfilling roles, leaving the drudgery to the machines. However, to ensure a smooth transition, it will be crucial for governments and societies to adopt policies that mitigate the negative impacts while maximizing the benefits. This could include things like retraining programs for displaced workers, regulations to prevent the monopolization of AI, and perhaps even a universal basic income. The economic implications of AI are vast and complex, promising both opportunities and challenges. But with careful planning and thoughtful policy, we can steer the ship of progress towards a brighter future. How would your everyday living experience be altered by an AI-controlled future? Let's dive into the pool of endless possibilities. Consider waking up in a world where your dwelling knows your preferences better than you do. In an AI-influenced intelligent home, your needs could be anticipated, adjusting the ambience to your preferred temperature, brewing your coffee to your precise taste, and even suggesting what to wear based on your schedule and the weather forecast. Your AI assistant, more like a personal companion, could keep track of your appointments, remind you of crucial dates, and propose suggestions to optimize your time management. But the conversation isn't solely about comfort and convenience. AI could entirely transform healthcare, making it more personalized and proactive. However, this convenience and personalization come with their own set of challenges. The most glaring one is privacy. In this AI-driven world, our lives would be monitored and analyzed like never before. Who would have access to this data? How would it be used? Could it be misused? And there are more potential risks. There is a danger of AI systems becoming too powerful, outsmarting human intelligence, and potentially falling into the wrong hands. There's also the potential for AI to make decisions that humans don't agree with, causing discord and confusion. The possibility of AI systems making mistakes is also a real concern, especially when these mistakes can have serious consequences, such as incorrect medical diagnoses or dangerous driverless car malfunctions. Another risk is the digital divide. As AI becomes more woven into our lives, those who can't afford or don't have access to these technologies could be left behind. This could exacerbate existing inequalities and create new ones. And then there are the ethical considerations. As AI systems become more autonomous, who's responsible if something goes wrong? If an AI-driven car gets into an accident, who's at fault? These are complex issues that require thoughtful discussion and regulation. To conclude, while AI promises to make our lives more convenient and personalized, we must also be prepared to navigate new challenges around privacy, inequality, ethics, and employment, as well as the risks of AI becoming too powerful and making serious mistakes. So what does the future hold in a world where AI is omnipresent? As we've explored thus far, the impact of AI on our cities, governments, economy, and everyday lives will be profound. Imagine a world where traffic flows smoothly, thanks to AI-managed roads, where governments use AI to predict and respond to crises before they happen, and where economies thrive on AI-driven efficiencies. But alongside these benefits, we must also grapple with formidable challenges. The potential for job displacement and privacy concerns are just the beginning. The ethical implications of AI decision-making, the risk of AI systems becoming uncontrollable, and the potential for AI to be weaponized and used in warfare are daunting realities we must confront. Beyond that, there lies the risk of AI systems causing social disruption, altering the fabric of our societies in ways we may not fully anticipate or desire. These issues all require our serious attention, and it is crucial that we engage in thoughtful regulation and robust public dialogue about AI's role in our future. We're on the cusp of a new era, one in which AI will be as commonplace as smartphones are today. The future of AI is both enticing and fraught with challenges, but one thing is certain: it's a future for which we must prepare, both for its promise and its potential pitfalls.